Good morning, everyone. Welcome to America's from Bathurst. Saturday America's from Bathurst. At the moment, we've got 31 registered with 2 minutes to go. I'm hoping it just stays at 31 again. Hope it gets type. A little bit under the weather here. I've got a bit of a head coldy thing, so I'm struggling to breathe and talk and all those good things, but we'll see if we can have a go. We've got with us at the moment, we've got Paul and Rory in the room. And I think Stacey might be racing, but he hasn't joined our room yet, but we'll see how we go. We'll just quickly get ourselves together and we'll be back. Up to 32. Alright, sorry everyone, this head cold's making me do a couple extra things, so I'm a bit offline here. It does look like it's a possibility of raining, but the boys tell me there's no chance of rain, so it's disappointing.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
That's a bit annoying, lost the rear end of the last corner, so lost a bit of momentum to start the lap.
checkered flag.
I'll try to, Jace. Everyone better keep off the walls. Oh, yeah. I'll definitely be trying to, brother. But I might have to take it a bit easy. Just try and go with the flow.
The estimated SOF is 3,032. Let's take opportunities.
Got a close-up of Roy here. His paint's looking okay, except for the colour green he uses. No good. Brake lights on. Very good. Who's missing? Someone's missing.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid. Waiting on the final car to grid. Everyone's gridded. Green, green, green. Car right. Still there. Clear. damage on the front end.
Roy on the team radio's blaming me for that incident. Absolute gold. Anyway, I got front end damage things select, but and 4x, but oh well, push on.
Right. Keep to the left. You're on the left. 3 wide. Right side. 2 wide. Still there. Clear on the right. There's an incident behind.
That was close.
1.1 seconds. box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. All the damage is repairable. Repairs are nearly done. Move it, move it.
That's very disappointing.
Got 10 laps to go. Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. All the damage is repairable.
I tried to talk to Roy in the pits, but I turned my pit limiter off, so then I sped in the pits.
Okay, go. The leader's fitting now. car behind you is pitting.
Great race, Thomas. Well done, mate.
Checkered flag. Better schedule some testing. We'll get them next time.
Alright, we'll invite these idiots over to review the race on here. I'll just get them in the room. Give me a few seconds.
Yeah, here we go. The idiots will be joining the room.
Hey?
There we go. We're in.
Okay, they should be able to hear me and they should be able to hear you. But they can't hear me unless I push this stupid button. So now I've got to push this button the whole time.
Well, that's your fault.
It is my fault. Now that's what cost me my race. I'll try to explain in a second. I'll just start streaming on the...
You're not streaming in Discord?
Yep, I'm about to.
Okay.
Hang fire, sorry. I'm not as organised as chest here.
Otherwise, we'll be too far behind. It just doesn't
Yeah,
work.
I know how it works, bro. Okay, can you see that?
Wow.
Yes, we can.
Yes, slowly. Yep.
Who are we looking at? You. Yep.
At the
Surely it's a good start.
At the moment, you're looking at me.
Yep.
All right.
Got it.
Do it for me. We'll do a quick review here. Hang on, let's get the angle right.
Oh, the angle of his dangle.
What am I doing? Camera angle. Sorry for anyone watching on the live stream listening to me.
I know, he
Hawk
just needs to
breathe.
learn how to use the space bar too.
Okay, the start was okay. And the guys behind didn't go so goof. So I managed to get Mike at the start and squeeze past old Harvey Wallbanger here. Harvey Hayward, I think his name is. Did I sniffing.
You know how you complain my cars are too low? Yours are too loud.
You can turn it down. Just turn down the volume control in the Discord. That's Roy's start. And where's Paul? Pants on me. Hacking his way at the front.
Had a reasonable start.
Oh,
I've had a few
smoked the
reasonable
base.
starts
please.
this week. Like mine wasn't super good, but he fluffed it. He got a bit of smoke.
He's coming back up the inside.
Yeah, I gave him heaps of room, probably more than I needed to.
You just never know, especially with his overseas service.
Yeah. As long as you stay on the inside here, there's nothing I can do. And I thought, you know what'll happen? Leo will send it here, so he'll actually hold him up a little bit and give me a breather. Guess what happens?
Sit. Oh,
You can always rely on him. So I knew that. I knew either Leo or Will would have done that because he was hanging around the outside. Like, you better just tuck it in.
oh. Yeah, so this thing's coming in my car you didn't see coming because it's the same colour as the track. So did Leo send it on you?
No, I was just slightly. Leo was quicker on the straights. I reckon I don't know what he's done with his car, but he's obviously engineered the wing to lower it. But he's probably just got less rake. But he was pretty quick on the straights and out of the elbow. I think overall I was probably only gaining about a tenth on him a lap, but it was slow and reasonable. And then, but when Wilson got past him, or when Wilson hit him off, Wilson was going quicker. That's why I pitted.
Copy.
And it just came out in front of Leo as well.
How's the stream all working okay, Roy? As far as you
Yeah.
can tell?
Yep.
They can hear you and everything?
Give me a second. I would assume so. I could hear before.
You want to have a look at their incident, or do you want to look at yours and Roy's incident? Because I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I'll look at Roy's incident.
Where Shervo hit me.
Oh, please. Do you remember what lap it is?
It's, yeah, lap one.
Yeah, so it's here, okay. Okay, so Roy's ahead of me. I've made up ground on the brakes there because I'm very good. And then into this corner here. I've seen a little bit of, oh, Roy's a bit too deep here. Well, I'm just going to try and get up the inside. And then Roy goes, no.
Oh.
And then it says, I drove into him.
Did you not hit the back of my car?
Sorry, Paul, I'll let you answer that question.
Yeah, I don't think you had total control of your car though, Roy.
Oh, I don't think I had total control of my car either. But he didn't hit the side of my car like he claimed during the race. He drove straight into the back of me, which straightened me up and I was able to go.
Yeah, I saved
Let's have a
your
look at it
life.
Let's have a look
You
at it
probably
from Sherbo's cockpit.
I've got he's too deep. I'll try and go up the inside to avoid him. And then he tapped it. And that's my fault, apparently. And I did straighten you up, so it's for thank you. I'm still waiting.
No, you didn't lose spots.
Well, I did. Because I'm slow here.
Oh, what happened up here?
And I'm like, I think it's a slow. No, it must.
Maybe it's the next lap.
Honestly thought, oh yeah, they're trying to.
Oh, you're locked up there.
Yeah, I locked up some wide here, and he's got to run. And I must have probably should have covered a bit more, but I wasn't sure. I guess I should have covered. I didn't think it was
Yeah, mate, if they're within 0.4, 0.5, I'd be on the inside every time.
So then
Because
he
I can
did
just
this,
suck at
sends
it.
me wide, says sorry, and then he gets this. Then I try and stay with him here. So that's us until Roy hits the wall up here somewhere.
I know, my lap's 7 into Forest Elbow.
Lap 7, eh? Lap 6, 5, 6, 7.
So comfortably sitting with Stacey until I made this mistake, and then that was it.
Ah!
Forest Elbow, mate.
Did you both get pit lane penalties?
Yeah, I got one on the way in, he got one on the way out.
Yeah,
God.
I'll explain it in a minute. It's so annoying.
Oh, you got it on the way out, so you had to go back in.
Yes.
Shit.
Yeah.
And I had a terrible outlap because I was like annoyed and I was trying to figure out what the hell I did. And
Yeah.
hey, oh, you didn't hit the wall at least. I thought you.
No, that's what I said. Any other time I would have spun into the wall.
So we stay out here, and then we pit this next lap, don't we?
Yeah.
So I'm going to go on board with me. Because I'm all over old mate here. I'm going, come on, dude, let's get to Roy, bro. So Roy's doing his Roy thing. I'm thinking he'll pit early, I'm going to pit early because then I can get Mike and hopefully get the guys ahead of us. So I've got to be pretty aggressive on this pit entry to try and get close to Roy. And I did it perfectly. Well,
You did the entry perfectly.
yes. Yeah, lock up there, whatever. Got them both corners there. Over the thingy, bring pit limiter on. Just on. Loop. And then
Yeah,
Roy's
that's good.
done that. I got a 1. Did I get a 0x there? So I can see my dude, but it's always hard when you got someone ahead of you.
Yeah.
Funny, because the light's not flashing on the back line there.
So I had to slow down a bit too much. But I'm thinking to myself, okay, everything's fine, I got damage, repair, blah blah blah. And forward, and then I'm thinking, oh, Roy might have a penalty. So I'm going, as I'm exiting out, I go, I'll ask Roy if he's got a penalty. And I turn my limiter off. I go, hey, you got a penalty, Roy?
Oh, I said it as we came in. I said, you got
you
me.
said, I was telling you, but I'm concentrating on my stuff, so I was trying to get everything through my head. So yeah, I hit my limiter and said, did you get a penalty, Roy? And then sped, and then going, the road prick didn't answer me, and then I realised, oh no, I hit the fucking thing instead of
With the pit limiter instead of your talk.
microphone. So then I was going, and then I'm not sure here, I won't even show this, it's too embarrassing.
I don't know what sort of wheel you got, but I keep my pit limiter way separate to all the other buttons. And it's got a big ridge around it so I can feel it.
No, it's all the same size.
Nah, not a good idea.
So what laps are Leo and
Go to Leo's 13 and then rewind it. Go. Outside the car. Yeah, probably chase. Yeah.
is it here or further back?
That'll be
Just
there.
click back to Thomas. He should be just behind him. Yeah. That'll do. Thomas was never going to make that corner, so
But
I
how
know I
many
don't
times have we
often.
seen-
I know I don't do it often, but I'm ruling in Leo's favour.
Yeah, I know,
Yes.
but how many times does Leo do that to people as well?
Yeah. But Thomas didn't reply to my congratulations or my
Yeah.
good-natured things, so he is
So he can-
absolutely 100% guilty.
On the shit list.
He's on the shit list. What team is he? I don't know that car.
I don't know.
Or is it nothing?
Sideways Esports, I think. Is it
Oh, yeah.
top there?
He was quick, but that's not the way to get past someone. That shouldn't have fluffed the start, and he probably just would have walked away from both me and Leo.
He's probably just looking for revenge from something earlier.
Yeah, Leo rubbed him a little bit in turn 2 on lap 1.
Do you
Stay
have
on
any-
this and then go to the second last lap. Because this is when I've realised, shit, he's made like half a second for 3 laps in a row across the top. and all of a sudden I'm driving in my mirrors instead of looking ahead, and second last lap I just make an absolute meal of the top. I had that much gap,
Yeah,
and it came down to nothing after this mess over the top.
nice.
I think I hit 2 or 3 walls.
Oh, crumbling.
Mm.
Pressure. The Wilson
Yeah.
pressure.
Pressure. I was almost like I knew exactly where he was quicker and where I was quicker, but he was quicker in a few more spots than me.
That setup was a bit better for me tonight than I did for Chesty, so that was good at least. It didn't help me race, but I was a bit quicker.
Yeah, I've gone quicker in every race I've done. The trouble is everyone else is going quicker too. See, I was a bit better across this section, and then from here onwards, he was super fast. So probably a softer, especially down through the dipper.
You braking for that one?
Nah, just lifting.
I don't know how people get this dipper so quick.
Yeah, that's where he was gaining a lot through here.
Yeah.
So I think, I don't know what it is. It's a bit softer, I think.
I also think it's how late you can brake and gear down there. Because
What lap is that?
I'm
thought it
back in
was 17.
third, going over the hill. Yeah, it'll be 18, Paul.
Must be 18. Yeah, I said second last lap. Yeah,
Sorry.
that's all right.
One job.
Yeah,
Do the
just
directing.
fast forward to sort of the skyline, and then I think it happens after that. Yeah, that'll do.
There's a wall.
Look at that. Yeah, but he's more sideways than Paul here at the moment.
That one wasn't too bad. Like you can get a few scrapes, and it's not even a 0x.
Yeah,
That was a 0.
He was sideways for his team name.
I think it's through the dipper.
Oh, he's made up. Oh, look how much he just made then.
Yeah, because I'm totally on the brakes, and here I've hit the inside wall, then I've hit
on the
this
outside.
Oh, you hit
that one
too.
there,
Yeah.
and then that one there,
Oh,
and then that one
Just
there.
that one. Oh,
I've basically ping-ponged all the way down,
did,
or
and
pinballed.
he's Chaz Mostert it down the wall.
yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
No broken
And then I
leg.
thought, shit. So it came down to 0.5 or something here,
Yeah.
and then I thought, shit, I've got one more lap. I've got to hang on, so I've just got to do a perfect lap. And I think it was pretty much.
Hey, Stacey.
Yeah, geez, Stacey fell off the pace at the end of the race too.
Oh, Roy's
He almost
spraying
got
it.
gobbled up by
Feel
Mike and
Feel free to jump in
And the other
around
guy
and
you
just
were
spray
fighting
Roy verbally if you like, Stacey. I'm okay with it. Did you have anything we should look at, Stacey? Any laps? Let us know down below. We're just watching Paul crumble mentally. Yeah,
I held on in the end.
yeah you
I crumbled on lap 18, and then I put it all together for lap 19 here.
You crumbled, but you had some apple with you, so it sort of just made it a nice apple crumble.
I literally said, "There's nothing I can do. Stop looking in the mirror. Just keep it straight."
Did we watch Leo start? G'day, Will.
Yeah, I think Leo had a good start because his qualifying was shit, wasn't it?
Okay, we'll watch you start in a second. F pit and just to survive.
okay.
No, just slow. Well, if you haven't watched what happened to me and Roy, roll back if you like and giggle at me. Absolutely killing myself.
Both of us in the same mistake at opposite ends of the pit area.
Yeah. You did it because you're a Gumby. I did. Well, no, you did it because you're trying to maximise your entry. I did it because I'm a clown. He's sniffing you, and you're doing the wobble here.
Yeah. Oh, mate, every advantage I could.
Well, you've got
I
to,
think
especially when you've clipped the wall like you have. Down this
Yeah.
straight, I found him vets. I was losing 3/10 down the straight the
Yeah.
other night because I clipped the wall.
Hey.
I think it's normally only a tenth or two, but every tenth or two, like when it's this close, you can't give it away.
There's only
And then
so many tenths.
I knew he'd taken out Leo earlier in the race, so I didn't want to give him a sniff even.
Well held on. And you were giving him a bit of a congratulations, Thomas, good race, and he just
wiped me.
Exits immediately. Meanwhile, I've just gone around and started up the hill, so I'm going, I finished already. How rubbish am I? Alright, let's go watch this.
Well, I actually thought you were a chance of maybe catching that guy between us, because he'd have good laps and then he'd have really bad laps.
I was trying, man. I was pushing, and then the last 2 laps I lost concentration because I went,
Oh yeah, I just backed it off the last 2 laps because I just went, there's no point.
hang on, I gotta having a mental breakdown here again.
No space bar.
What's he started? 1, 2, 4, 5.
He started 5th.
Mm.
I think I hit play. No, I hadn't. There we go. Oh, Will just disappears for a second, flashes.
Yeah.
He kills that guy. Was that Vanderkeer?
Will's just got no
luck.
Nowhere to go there.
We did see him at the top of the hills. Oh, he's okay, so he's giving you a shovel. And then he sends it on Almo. He's a fair way back here, isn't he? 0.4.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Far out.
Oof. I think Will gave a little bump back to Leo, did he?
I remember saying that Will was lucky to survive that corner.
I think he was probably just trying not to die. But yeah, maybe. Oh no, I think he...
Oh, maybe not.
Cover that pink car because Renato's a bit crazy. There's a couple of flashes there.
Yeah, yesterday I had, Jason was in the race with me. I get to say Jason, now I've got interpolation or something, and latency, and then high latency. I had 3 or 4 different messages. They got all different messages now. And then it settled down about halfway. And then about 3 in the afternoon, I get a message from Optus saying, "Oh, we've fixed the NBN fault in your area." Great.
Thanks, guys. Well, this is a good discount, I suppose.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Getting ready for the quiz. Is there anything else we need to look at from anyone?
No, I got nothing.
I don't think so.
Okay. I've saved it. I may as well move it onto the quiz. This time I better put it to the right screen so everyone can see it. I'll exit this now. Quit. Nothing's got anything. Actually, we said we watched Stacey's pit, didn't we?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, one last thing, Stacey.
Because he said he...
Lap 10. Oh.
And Stacey wouldn't have known that we'd had our problem, so he's probably thinking that we're going to catch him.
Oh, yeah, he's feeling our pressure. What do we call ourselves?
When we're nowhere near him.
Yeah.
Stacey would have a map, or he'd have a relative he'd see.
He'd see we were miles.
You'd see that you weren't within 30 seconds of him.
Yeah.
If you pitted.
Oh, he pitted the same lap as Leo.
Oh, looks alright so far.
Maybe he just stalls it. You're driving past my pit man with VFS still on him. I should update that paint. No, just slow. Slow. Slow.
As in slow in the pit.
Nothing spectacular. I think it's just slow.
I always lose time in the pit. My stop was 2 seconds longer, and yeah, my stop was 1.7, and my total time was 1.9.
Yeah,
So I
but
put more
Zini
fuel
didn't
in
record
than
you.
Wilson.
Jeez, Mike caught up heaps.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get this quiz going. Okay, where did my quiz go? There it is. Bring that across there. Oh, we should
It's a
look
nice
at results
background.
too, shouldn't we?
Yeah, you'll be
Look at
miles in
results.
front of me in the championship.
I don't want to look at that. Paul Young, 28 points and an incident-free race. That's pretty good. You didn't get any incidents for all those walls you
No.
bounced off?
All zeros.
Wow, okay. Plus 50 for Thomas, whoever you are. Plus 47.
That's what doesn't make sense, though. You get damage for 0 incidents. It's weird.
Plus 23 for Will. Plus 3 for Stacey. And you're back up to perfect safety rating. And here comes where we should have been in front of Brett.
Yep,
Or
I know.
Roy.
I think I
Which
got
would have been
more.
positive for us.
Oh, fuck. Minus 46 plus 5. Minus 81. Oh,
Oh, no.
6. That's...
Those championship points aren't going to do you much good either.
And those 11s and 33s aren't much help to us.
Ooh, they're massive. Oh, you might as well go look at the championship now. It's probably stuff all between us in this championship.
How did you do that again? Standings. Get rid of the
Standings. I think I got more points for yesterday's second.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who'd you finish second to yesterday?
Kale, Aiden Kale.
Bob's winning with Paul. You come in second on... How many points? 454. Oh, look at it. Ant Woodward's 454. It's only 1 point, isn't it? Wow.
No, that's not right. Oh, is it right?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's right.
3
Doesn't
weeks.
show you wins, though,
Yep.
so... Oh, no, 2 wins. Yeah, it does. Stacey's there. Chesty's a bit away, but I think he's missing a race, isn't he?
Well, today.
Stacey's beating Chesty. That's good. Good for Stacey. Roy, down at 25th. You're ahead of me, you dirty dog.
Even with that shithouse
Because
race.
I'm 32nd with 220 and you're 241, so it's still close at least. Who's between
Yeah,
us?
it's those 20 points.
Oh,
That's-
Jason's ahead of us too. And he's only done 2 races. Ah!
No, he's ahead of you.
He's ahead of me. Yes, sorry, Roy. Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you there, man. Alright. Well, they're the points. Anything else there, or should we just do the quiz?
Yep.
Confirming they can see my screen on the thingy. Where'd it go? There it is. Here it is. Shockwave in every corner. I don't care about that story. Dutton kicks football goes horribly wrong. Nice. I'm sure that'll get a lot of play.
It'll hit some kid in the head or something, will it?
I don't know. It's a football. It really shouldn't hurt that much if they're carrying.
No.
Oh, it does these days. You know that.
Of course.
You can get a
Okay.
concussion these days.
Edge.
So I actually thought that was what was going to happen with Doohan today. He was going to have concussion and Colapinto would be in the car.
Well, they wouldn't. They'd put the reserve driver in, wouldn't they?
He is the reserve driver.
No, the guy who.
He's one of them. I think they got
No.
6 reserves.
No, that one who was driving in FP1 is Toyota sponsored, who paid for him to do an FP1.
Right.
Hirakawa or
But
whatever
they
his
would
name
pull
is.
Colapinto out of another car and put him in this car during a Grand Prix weekend. Is that what you're saying?
He's not
Colapinto's
in
not
any
in a
car.
car.
I thought
He's
he was
being
in-
paid $5 million,
Okay.
$5 million to sit there as their reserve driver.
Okay.
Yeah, you're thinking of Gabriello something, who's in the
Kick.
kick. Colapinto, he was the one that filled in for
Logan.
Williams for half. Yeah,
Yeah.
for half last year. Yeah.
But they've been very clear on saying he didn't turn off the
Oh, it's practice on now.
The DRS?
DRS.
Is that
Yeah.
what they're
Yeah.
Okay.
He didn't turn.
Because when
it
you
off.
look at the steering wheel, you can see the green light showing the DRS is on when he turns in.
That's what I was thinking. Okay.
And because it's a corner because it automatically doesn't it
Turns.
automatically turns off when you hit the brakes, but because it's a corner where you can actually
Yep.
don't have to brake into
Yep.
yeah.
It's as soon as you lift off or when you hit the brakes, it automatically turns off. But you don't do either as you go into that corner.
Not in that corner, yeah.
He's learning some valuable lessons at a high price. Okay,
Yeah.
let's do this. Vegemite?
Yep.
Apparently I'm going to buy a Panzera watch again.
Good stuff.
Green.
Green.
Exactly that colour.
Mm.
Lemon.
Lemon. Gee, I like this. The level
Yeah,
of this quiz today.
I think it suits us.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? World
World
War.
War Two. Oh,
That's
No,
World
is it
One.
it is
one?
World War One.
I think I'd say one.
Because that's where
Yeah.
the antics were.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought two for a second.
It's the way it
Oh,
shatters that matters. Shatters, but
Oh, nice. I like a violet crumble.
so do I. Over a crunchy every day of the week.
Yep. Anna, I think her name was.
Nice.
Good work.
I didn't know. Oh, pizza shape. I don't know.
Octagons?
That's six. No, it's 6 sides.
Hex.
That
Is that
the
hex?
hex.
Good work. You know your pizza shapes.
I know all my shapes.
I don't really eat pizza shapes.
Yeah, that
No,
is
do I.
shapes.
So I'm going sixpence.
4 and 20.
4 and 20?
Yeah.
Nice.
Footballs, kangaroos, Holden cars.
That's not that song though, is it?
No.
Cabbage.
Yep.
Oh, I'd like a Chico roll right now.
Yeah.
And some food as well.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Ah, it's
60s?
got to be. Do you
I'd
reckon
say 60.
50s?
Okay. I was 50s,
I'm
but
not
that goes-
100%.
I'm neither am
Yeah,
I, so just go with whatever you.
Well done.
Good. Oh, 10 till cools. Killing it. Alright. We don't need Chesty anymore. We've
You know,
just
the
figured
pins,
out
no.
who the weak link is.
Who the shackles are.
Yeah. Well, the shackles have been released. Goodbye, Chesty. But if you could keep doing your sit-ups, I'd appreciate it. Because that one today was much better for me. Come on, you dirty dog. I've clicked the quiz on the other screen. It hasn't even moved. I've clicked the quiz on the screen. Oh, hang on. Got it here. Art.
Yeah.
Marble sculpture.
Give up now.
We're done.
Is it Michelangelo's David?
Probably.
Well, it definitely wasn't Bruce.
No. The Last Supper. I'm basically an art collector. Or art dealer. Uh-oh.
Green?
Rory is gay.
Well done.
Was it cubism or surrealism?
The real?
No, it's cube.
Oh, you were right, Cube.
They were Campbell's.
Yeah.
What am I searching for that's getting me silk pajamas in my advertising?
Just-
Is it D?
D?
Nice.
I don't know. Rosa sounds Mexican. So does Frida, I
Well-
guess.
It was an educated guess. A lot of Japanese words.
That also. Yeah.
Dogs.
Nice.
What's it for Roy?
He'd be winning.
Was he fairly recent? I'm going to go
I don't know.
1900s or 18.
I go 19th, yeah.
Yeah, bloody Roy.
Jeez, 9 out of 10 for art.
Something's wrong.
Come
with
on.
him.
I'm gonna
Okay. Nothing. try one more time. And then I'll just go see a champ. Here's this one I made earlier.
Here's one we prepared earlier.
Okay, continue. We've finished art, so let's do with cards and comics.
Oh, where's DOS?
They were carrying guns.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed their names didn't sound very, they sounded very immigrant-y.
Mm.
Oh, $22? Or 25
Probably. It's probably ridiculous. Good work. You know it's never the highest.
Yeah. Richard and Elizabeth.
Oh, okay.
I know.
Or Clean.
Not
Clean.
Mark
Or D.
Anthony. No.
Who is that? I don't even know who that is. 10? I don't know. Anyone heard this?
No.
No.
Don't know.
None?
That'd be a guess.
It is a guess.
Yeah.
Because otherwise he'll double them.
Oh, Tony Mockbell.
Oh, he did get off, did he?
Well, he got bail. Now he's got a trial coming up to clear his name.
Ah, okay.
Combat positions.
Combat? Yeah.
I blew up about that the other day.
Oh, wow.
Ridiculous.
Now we know why you use it all the time.
I thought it was Australia.
I
Yeah.
would have said Australia.
Oh,
No, Philippa Monines.
I didn't actually click the ad, but I saw it. That's just the story, but I saw it. Well, that's the Bulldogs, so I'm going to just go with that.
Like, it's a good guess. That's what I would have went with.
See, your Panthers are on a losing streak, Roy.
Oh, are they? What?
I don't know this. Anyone?
No.
No idea.
20 seems a round number.
There you go. Yeah.
I was going to guess 24.
24's round as well.
He's scary. Reasons are turning on Dutton. Oh, golly. I'll give it a refresh. Oh, I was about to give it the flick. 100-metre sprint, wasn't it?
Yep.
That was when Hitler got up and stormed out afterwards.
I'm not 100%, but yeah, I would agree.
No.
Long jump.
Long jump.
Or was it triple jump? Oh, thank God.
Usually the sprinters go for a jump as well.
Yep. July or August?
No idea.
July's the beginning, middle of their summer.
I flipped a coin.
Hmm.
Dallas Stars?
I don't know.
For
Individual.
actually don't know.
Probably the medley, because he was really good at all strokes.
There you go, Roy, for the
Nice.
win.
Giants?
Did they move the
Oh, okay. I'm not sure.
the Jets?
No.
Hmm.
Was it Fraser?
Was it George?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
Was it gorgeous George?
No.
No, it was Fraser.
No.
I'm not listening to Roy for sport again.
No, well, that's why DOS is normally here.
Is it the Celtics? I remember they
Had a
had
guess?
I remember they did have a dynasty somewhere.
Yeah, I remember hearing that one as well.
Oh,
Augusta, no, okay.
Pennsylvania. Does it sound Riviera-ish? I think I'm going to go Oakmount unless someone's got anything else.
That's good guess. Well deducted.
Oh,
What?
6.
I'm gonna
I
go.
have no
I'd,
idea.
I'd go 6.
Yeah.
It's a guess.
Only 3.
No.
Ah,
I thought I
Gee,
could
you'd
come
have-
up with 3 in my head.
Eagles, Falcons.
That's football.
Oh, yeah, but I don't know their teams.
Major League Soccer. Oh, is it Los
You were
Angeles?
just-
Probably. The Galaxy. Didn't they have all what's his money?
Well, this is the Orioles.
Six.
That's 1. The Cardinals. And I can't think of the other one. Stacey in the chat. Tell us. He's probably long gone. We did sport, didn't we? So that was the bonus, wasn't it?
I think that was the bonus.
Yeah.
I think you're done. Oh, yeah.
It's 9:69. I will admit I didn't do the quiz last night. I was too
Wow.
busy.
It's like
I was too busy
Dying.
blowing my nose. Cool grey hanging, but there's a bit of 101 is up here. And monthly, oh, we dropped big because I skipped around. That's not so good.
And it's early, so it's impactful.
Deborah's leading a hacker, followed by Shannon. Darren's back. Yeah, okay. Oh, any other news or anything else we want to talk about before we all go home and go and do our own thing? Watch the rest of the Formula 1
Yeah,
coverage
Yeah.
session?
I might go watch qualify practices if it was live, and then do
Alright,
some stuff
Yeah.
around the place, and then watch qualifying.
alright,
that sounds like a good plan.
Thanks for racing, guys. I'm disappointed
Yep.
with the
Yeah.
result, but anyway, can't help it.
Thanks for fucking our race, Shervo.
Well, I think it all stemmed from your stupid power slide that I saved you from dying. And I just paid the price for saving your life.
That's right. Or asking me a question that I'd already given you the answer to, which is, I fucked up. You've got me.
No, I thought it was because I hit you were saying that. But anyway.
No.
Alright.
Anyway.
I think I'll catch you
Alright.
boys later.
Yeah.
All right, mate.
All right.
I'll catch you later. Bye.
See you, boys.
Bye.